Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about Cartier. I've been getting a lot of questions and messages about my Juanclou bracelet, which I have had for a few years now. I do know why I've suddenly been getting so many messages. It's because it's been widely reported that Cartier are about to have a price increase. I've heard everything from end of June to mid-July, and in terms of percentages, I've read everything from 1%, 3%, 5%, 7% to 10%. So I'm not sure exactly how much it will be or when it's going to happen, but I have seen enough reports that I do think most people think it's going to be fairly soon. So I'm guessing a lot of you are trying to beat that price increase. So I thought I would try and answer some of your questions in this video. As I mentioned, I have had it a few years, so I do have a fairly good idea about wear and tear. So I will be updating you on that. I do also have a Cartier unboxing to share with you as well. Like so many of you, I also wanted to beat the price increase, so I'll be sharing what I got as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the update. I'm actually going to take it off. So as many of you know, I did get this, I think it was coming up to 3 years ago, I think. I've worn it pretty much every day since. It's been rare that I haven't worn it. I don't tend to wear it if I'm just kind of completely lounging around, but even if I just get ready for, you know, work at home, I will usually wear it. So I have worn it an absolute ton. I don't shower or sleep with it, but I don't really shower or sleep with any of my jewelry, like even wedding and engagement rings, I do take off, but anytime I put on any kind of jewelry, I do wear this, which is most days. So it has gotten a lot of wear, and I do think it's done absolutely fantastic. I've been so thrilled with it, and I just love it so much. Like, I'm so glad I got it. I think this was probably the first real piece of jewelry that I actually bought myself. In fact, I think it could be the only real piece of jewelry that I bought for myself. So it was quite a big purchase. You know, I'm used to spending that kind of money on bags, not necessarily on jewelry, but 110% worth it. I just love it, and I find it so easy to wear, easy to get on and off, and it just seems to complement every outfit and look. So I love the kind of easy elegance of it. The wear and tear has been truly fantastic, and I have heard kind of mixed things about just bracelets and jewelry that you wear every day. You know, you do expect to get scratches and marks on them, but I mean, it's been so minimal. I can see a few scratches on the kind of blunt bit right there. I'm going to try my best to pick these up on camera, but to be honest, these are very, very faint. So if I can't, then that's just because, again, they're just not that visible. And apart from that, it is still just extremely shiny and just looks not quite as good as new, but I mean, it looks in great condition. Like, it definitely doesn't look like a piece of jewelry that's been worn as much as it has. I would say that I got mine in rose gold, and it does seem to have faded quite a bit, because I actually compared this to some new rose gold jewelry from Cartier, and the color difference was quite substantial. So I didn't actually realize that it had faded. Personally, I don't mind it because I love the color tone of it now. I feel like it matches with everything from full-on rose gold jewelry to yellow jewelry, and it just seems kind of blend, but that might be something to consider if you are looking at the rose gold one. I'm not sure if Cartier can kind of re-varnish it or what the process is, but it's definitely faded from the original color. As I said, I don't mind because I absolutely love the shade that it is, but something worthwhile considering. My size is the size 16. Obviously, it's going to depend on the size of your wrist. I happen to have like weirdly skinny wrists, which is why I think I went for the 16. But if you can try it on, I'd always recommend doing so. There is, you know, a little bit of give, so it kind of does move up and down. But I think this was the right size for me, and I've been really pleased with it. I would also say, in terms of the tone, when I went to purchase it, I was almost convinced I was going to go for the yellow gold one, and then when I tried it on, I just knew instantly that I wanted the rose gold one. I just much preferred how it looked on my skin. Again, I'm not sure how that changes in terms of it fading over time. I've not seen the yellow gold one recently to be able to compare it, so I don't know if this now faded version is going to look the same as the yellow gold version, or if it's still a slightly different tone. But as I said, I went for the rose gold. I was happy with it then. I was delighted with it then. Still happy with it now. So I guess it's just going to come down to personal preference. But if you are deciding between the two shades, for me, it wasn't a kind of a decision that I really had to deliberate on. It was an instant like, oh my goodness, I definitely want the rose gold one. So definitely worth keeping in mind. And that is just going to depend on kind of your preference and probably your skin tone as well. This one is the thinner one as well. They do have the thicker one. I prefer the thinner one just because I generally prefer my jewelry to be a lot more dainty, and it also has the added benefit of being much cheaper as well. But even if they were the same price, I would have gone for the thinner one. For me, it looks better proportionally on my wrist, but again, that may be something that you might want to consider if you are able to try a few different ones on. By far my favorite thing about it, and I always get asked why I didn't go for the Love Bracelet. Generally, I just prefer the look of this one, but also what was absolutely the deal breaker for me was the kind of ease of getting it on and off. I don't like jewelry which I can't take on and off because, as I mentioned, I do it a lot, you know, when I go to sleep, when I shower. I don't wear these when I'm showering and sleeping. So the Love Bracelet, the fact that you had to kind of screw it on and off, I just didn't really love. Whereas this one, it's just a bangle, you know, it literally comes on and off so easy. And I love that. It's just such a great piece of jewelry. It also hasn't kind of bent out of shape. I did when I first got it, I kind of bent it this way and it slightly freaked me out. I happened to be near a Cartier store at the time and they were super lovely and just showed me that I just kind of had to flip it back into shape. So if that happens, don't freak out like I did. It's a very, very easy fix. The only other thing I'd kind of say is that if you are wearing a lot of sweaters or kind of trying on knitwear, you may want to remove it because it does have a habit of getting snagged. Because of the design, it can get caught in sometimes bag handles, knitwear, that sort of thing. Not so bad that, you know, I'm scared of wearing it at all, but I am conscious that if I am trying on a lot of knitwear, I will just remove it temporarily just to avoid that snagging issue. When I did buy this, they didn't actually have the diamond version, and I kind of wanted the diamond version when I heard that they were releasing it. Now that I've seen it, I do think it's super pretty, but I'm actually really happy I have the plain one. It just feels like a really easy, elegant piece to wear for every day. You know, it doesn't feel too much. It is kind of recognizable, and I have actually had a lot of people stop me and comment on the bracelet, so I do feel like it's one of those things, if you're familiar with the design, then you're instantly going to be able to recognize it, but at the same time, it doesn't feel too much for every day, so I love that about it. And apart from that, it's just been a great purchase. Like, if you are considering one, I would definitely recommend it. It's been one of my favorite luxury purchases ever. I'm talking like across shoes, bags, belts, everything. I just love it. Like, I would give up a lot of bags before I had to give up this one because it's just such a lovely piece. I get so much wear out of it. You know, my cost per wear at this point I feel like is very, very minimal, and I'm just not even close to being tired of it. You know, I'm always so delighted with how it looks, and it just feels like a really nice special piece that you can wear every day just to elevate your look, and I love that about it. So if you're on the fence, I would recommend. I adore it, and I've been super happy with mine, and everything from the design, functionality to the wear and tear. And now onto my Cartier unboxing. So this is actually a double Cartier unboxing, and this is actually my birthday gift. So I'm under strict instructions that as soon as this video is done, I have to kind of tuck it away, and I can't have it again until my birthday in August. But like so many of you, as I mentioned, I wanted to beat the price increase, so decided to get it now, and I thought I'd just quickly show you what I got in case you're also looking at these same pieces. So this is from, I am sure I'm gonna butcher this, but the Diamants Légers collection. I've watched so many YouTube videos and I swear everyone says it in a different way, so apologies if you're French and I messed up that pronunciation, but it's from basically the really small diamond collection. Very, very dainty, very beautiful. So I actually ordered this online, got it from Selfridges because Selfridges does stock Cartier, and I always like to buy from department stores if I can, just to kind of build up, you know, purchase history, and then sometimes you get access to sales and that sort of thing. So I bought it from Selfridges, but you are still buying from the Cartier boutique, so it still came in the bag with a guarantee. You still get all the kind of good stuff along with it. So you do have a very, very thick envelope, and you have Cartier packaging is just out of this world beautiful, I think. So you have the little certificate right there, and then that's the other one. And inside, so this is from the same line, but I did get different kind of sizes for each. So I did get the bracelet. And what I love about Cartier is, you know, these pieces are expensive, obviously, but Cartier sells jewelry worth millions, and I feel like it doesn't matter how much you spend, you always get the same kind of amazing treatment and unboxing experience, and I just think that's really great. So the box kind of opens up like so, and then inside you get their stunning red boxes, and just opens up with a button closure. And then inside is their bracelet. So this one is the yellow gold. I decided to go for yellow gold for both these pieces, even though I went for the rose gold for my Juanclou bracelet. As I mentioned, this one has faded, so it looks a lot more like yellow gold now. And also I'm wearing a lot more yellow gold these days, and I specifically wanted these pieces to mix and match in with my other jewelry. So that's why I went for yellow gold. And this one is the smallest bracelet size. I went for this one. I was debating this one, which is the extra small, and the next size up, which is the small. I went for this one because I wanted the daintier chain. As I mentioned, I generally like my jewelry to be fairly dainty, and especially as I wanted these pieces to be layering pieces, I just thought this was the right size, and I love it. Like, it is very dainty and small, but I just think it's so pretty. And one of the consistent things I saw in pretty much all the reviews and people commenting about this line is that not only is the diamond, albeit small, like very sparkly, but the actual chain is beautifully sparkly as well. And that is what totally won me over. Like, it does really kind of sparkle and glimmer, and it's just the prettiest effect. So I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I will quickly try these on so you can see what it looks like on me. It might be a bit difficult because, again, these are kind of on the smaller side, but I just think it's so lovely. I cannot wait to be able to wear it properly. But yeah, I just thought it was so, so pretty, and I'm so thrilled with how it looks. And then the other piece is a necklace, and again, same line, same color metal, but this one is a different size. So show you. So here is the box. Again, you just kind of open it up like so. And here is the necklace, the little red tag. And so this one is the size small. I also looked at the extra small. I wasn't considering the large, which I believe is the next size up from the small. I don't think there's a medium. I knew I didn't want the large because I didn't want anything that large, really. Again, I wanted a layering piece. So for me, it was between the extra small and the small. I went for the small just because I thought that the extra small might be a little bit too small on me. I'm 5'7". I do think kind of height and frame play into it a little bit. I saw a lot of photos of very petite ladies wearing the extra small, and I thought it looked so great on them. So again, I think it kind of depends your size and also your preference for how small and dainty you like your jewelry. I do like my jewelry dainty, but the small is plenty dainty enough. Like, I don't find this to be too big at all. It's just right. It's visible enough that I can kind of see it and it makes a bit of an impact, but it's also small enough that I can mix and match it. It looks really nice on its own, but I also think it will look great with layering pieces as well. And so for me, it was the perfect in between. But again, I've seen plenty of ladies wear the extra small and it looks great on them as well. So I'm very, very happy with my choice. Exactly the same as what I said about the bracelet. The chain has a beautiful kind of shimmer to it, so it does kind of catch the light in addition to the diamond, and it's just so lovely and pretty. So I am over the moon excited. I'm very happy I was able to kind of get a proper glimpse as well before my birthday. The price increases were definitely a factor as well. Otherwise, I would have just waited until August. But if you can save some money and you were planning on making the purchase anyway, you know, you might as well. And yeah, I've just been super, super happy to get these. Can't wait to kind of properly unboxing, because I feel like this is a bit of a cheat unboxing, but super excited about them. I just think the whole line is gorgeous. I know this is only a brief unboxing and I won't be able to comment on wear and tear or anything like that, but if you do have any questions for me, then let me know and I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. I will link the exact ones I have below as well. And yeah, anything else you can think of, let me know. But as I mentioned, obviously I can't be commenting on wear and tear or anything like that, having not worn them properly yet, but I am very excited to start doing so. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a quick one to answer some of your questions on my bracelet, and also to show you my kind of, well, sneak peek into my birthday gift. It's a sneak peek for me as well. If I missed anything out that you wanted to know about the Juanclou bracelet, let me know in the comment section. I will try and get back to you. Similarly, I'll do my best if you do have any questions about the Diamants Légers line, if that's how you say it. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
It's easy to speak out about the way I live, but it's a 24-karat dream.